today on the war in Vietnam because my conscience leaves me with no other choice. The time has come for America to hear the truth about this tragic war. There comes a time when silence becomes betrayal. I'm not in despair because I know that there is a moral order. I haven't lost faith because the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice.
Got some difficult days ahead, but it really doesn't matter with me now because I've been to the mountaintop, and I don't mind. Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place, but I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will, and He's allowed me to go up to the mountain, and I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we, as a people, will get to the promised land.
Now, I was asked by Mr. Verdeen to speak with you all today, not just about MLK, but about the life and legacy of Vel Phillips. The Vals of the world, the MLKs of the world, I really think of them as giant slayers. And I feel like each of us has the power to be a giant slayer too.
In 1964, Dr. King stood at a wall. It was in Germany, and it divided a country. And this is what he said: "No man-made barrier can obliterate the fact that God's children reside on both sides. There's no east or west or north or south, but one great fellowship of love throughout the whole wide world." That beloved community that Dr. King envisioned included all of us and included our enemies as well.
They address issues such as gun violence, suicide prevention, human trafficking, and most importantly, they build community.
Martin Luther King, you gotta be somebody, you gotta do something. So if you don't stand for something, you gonna fall for anything. So that inspired me to do stuff like join Urban Underground, put together rallies at predominantly white schools.
I lost family to gun violence. I lost family to drugs. And I had to figure out a way to just fight back. I'm just very thankful for having Urban Underground in my life. And I just hope that we can and we will change the world. Thank you.
It is an honor to be here celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King, who fought tirelessly in his fight for justice, and now it is our responsibility to continue his fight.